He's a broadcaster. He's joining us at this time. Now, Manpreet Khalsa seems to represent a very dangerous trend. He's actually trying to come out and justify the manner in which these assassins are being celebrated. Far from seeing anything wrong, he actually seems to be telling us why he thinks this is right.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity, Rahul. And I've got a disclaimer that I'm against violence or any violent means to achieve any goals. My question is not as sensational, Rahul. My question is, this is happening in a foreign country, in a small province there. Why is it even an issue that needs to be discussed?
Why should it not be an issue? Indira Gandhi's assassins being celebrated, you think it's not an issue, Mr. Kohli?
Kohli, yeah. No, I am not saying that. I am deploring what is being shown there, and the images do seem sensational, and the images are quite disturbing. But my point is that, is this worthy of the attention, and who is getting this airtime, and whose agenda is being pushed through that? That is my question. Yes, there is this question of it's a deplorable thing, but it's not a sporadic event, and it's not a one-off also. But my question is, why are we even drumming this up? It doesn't deserve the airtime, and by doing that, you are also propagating or giving air to exactly the same kind of problem.
No, I don't think so. I completely disagree with you. I am giving voice to the thought that these Khalistani terrorists need to be acted against, that the Canadian government needs to do a lot more than it is doing at this moment to act against those who are propagating violence, those who are celebrating terrorism. That's the voice that I'm amplifying, and it's a voice I need to amplify. So, Mr. Kohli, sorry, you say you're a broadcaster, but I completely disagree with your sense of what should be broadcasted. The job of the media is to raise issues that matter. This makes my blood boil.
No, it is something that the Indian government is taking up with the Canadian government. The Canadian
government I don't think they're doing enough.
Of this.
Apart from the verbal censures, I don't think the Indian government is doing enough. They need to do more. Like the manner in which Chinese companies have been censured, the manner in which we've sent a very stern message to Beijing. I think India needs to raise the ante against Canada. That is very clear.
Absolutely.
It hasn't happened. So my questions are as much to my government as they are to you.
And that is something that I have faith in the Ministry of External Affairs for their ability to do this. But my contention is still there, that why is this being given the airtime that it does not deserve?
May I ask Mr. Mandir a question? Mr. Mandir, may I ask you a question? Mr. Mandir, very polite, very humbly. Mr. Mandir, very humbly. Do you think acts of terrorism, especially those involving violent cases of murder, assassination, should be reenacted? Principal position on that?
And that's what I said in the...
No. Don't answer it with a whataboutery, yes or no.
No. I am totally against
That's right.
The idea
so
of...
it should not be reenacted. That is exactly what has been conveyed. And the media in this country has all the right to ask the Canadians a question or two about why their land is being allowed to celebrate what we consider as is a categorical act of terrorism.
Absolutely.
Nobody in the civilized world would allow their space or their land or territory for the reenactment of an act of terror. What if some country were to reenact 9/11? Would that be kosher? No. Yeah. Therefore, I think that reenactment and celebration of any act of terror, especially violent acts, should not be condoned, not even by glib talkers like you coming out and saying that why discuss it, let's hide it. No, we will talk about it. We will speak our mind. We will tell them diplomatically. We will tell them through the public forum. And we will also tell them inside closed rooms that we do not tolerate this. Indira Gandhi may have been a Prime Minister of the Congress Party, but she is the country's Prime Minister. We do not take this lying down. Please let her. You should know this very clearly.
General KJ is saying if some... Yes.
Yep.
Yes, Manbir.
And as I said in the opening, that all acts of terror and violence have to be condemned. And there is no reason that the enactment is to be encouraged. But my point is that this is even you can see it on the screen, there's barely a handful of people there. The majority of the Sikhs in Canada are peace-loving. It's a fringe element.
Yeah, but act against the fringe. It's always the fringe, and the fringe need to be acted against. General KJ is saying...